You like the chicken tenders? These ones are, what's interesting about these treats, whenever I get treats like this, is that they're nice to break. But the con to these treats is they're really flat and thin. So you want to be careful. They're not going to crumble. Like those liver treats that we were using early, they crumble real nice. These ones won't. So basically, the dog will get the full treat. You know what I mean? They can get little bits. This one, it's not as, it's not as ideal. Simply because, the owners, they don't understand this super nuanced detail of treats and training. But if you really want to understand, if I'm luring with this treat, this jerky style treat, I'm probably going to hold 5 or 6 versus that big liver treat. I can hold 1 or 2 versus this one. I have to accept that the dog's not going to look, they're not going to rip off little pieces of this because it's a jerky. So it's going to just pull the whole thing out of my hand versus the liver treat with this. Oh no, that's not it. Where is the liver treat? You got a liver treat on you? Dang, we're out of liver treats. Right as I'm explaining it. Oh, here it is. With this liver treat, it's going to crumble. It's going to flake. So the dog can get multiple little pieces out. You know what I mean? It's just going to crumble better. So I like using freeze-dried treats over other style of treats because of that reason. Okay. Because then it's going to crumble nicer in the lure. And then the bigger it is, the easier it is on my hands. I don't have to hold as many. I'm less likely to drop and, et cetera, et cetera. So just so you know, when you're buying treats at home, if you really want to get nerdy about this stuff, you're going to want to use a freeze-dried versus a jerky. Or you don't want to do is a freaking cracker. Something that's like a crumbly cookie. Oh, dude, I get pissed off. As soon as the owner's like, here's a bunch of treats, I'm like, thank you. And then in my head, I'm like, I'm not going to use any of these because it's like a milk bone. Dude, milk bones are the trash. As soon as the dog bites it, it's just dust. You ever see a Nature Valley bar? Dude, it's like a Nature Valley bar. But imagine that all over your house. You're trying to train lure, and now you got crumbs everywhere in your carpet or in your van, or you know what I mean? Just on the floor in your hands. It's terrible. So everyone out there, freeze-dried treats. And then if you can't do freeze-dried, you're going to want to do maybe this, like a jerky style, or just a kibble. Okay. Because kibble, it can be difficult, but it's also good.
It won't, they won't be as excited to work out, right?
I mean, dude, if you get some feisty-ass lab or golden retriever, it don't matter. Okay. I mean, dude, that dog will work for anything. Yeah. Versus if you got a little Shih Tzu or Shiba, dude, you got a Shiba. I'm like, oh my God, I'm pissed. Yeah. but the dog can train. But the problem is with a dog that an Arctic breed, a Shiba, a Chow Chow, a Husky. Yeah, you're probably gonna have to use high value simply because the kibble